Hello everyone, I am a blatant liar. Actually, I'm tessellating Hexagons and this is Bug Fables, and in the last episode I said we were going to, put a cork in the rear end of... Oh no, that's a horrible way of describing it. We were going to wrap up Chapter 3 once and for all by delivering the core of the honey factory to the Queen. I actually have a little bit of business first that occurred to me that I want to take care of first. So, I just want to check some stuff we have in our inventory, because we're gonna need some stuff, and we have most of what I want, but not all of it. Because I've finally taken the time to put together a little spreadsheet so I can keep track of what recipes I've collected, what crystal berries I've collected, which lore books I've received, and I've yet to actually update it with stuff that I know that I have. But we have a little bit of recipe doing to do first. Consider it a form of preparation for stuff that's going to happen. So first of all, we're going to want to cook with two things. Yes, we are the hungriest bugs. We're going to give him a honey drop, and then a second honey drop. And you'll be like, but Tess, isn't that just going to give you 2 honey drops? You already have 2 honey drops because that's what you're giving him. No, this is actually going to give us something that I've used previously. Now that might look like a failure, but
you gave me bad quality ingredients, not much I could salvage with this.
And yet, we've got an Abome honey, which as you'll recall, was most of the reason Kabu died. But, turns out, we actually need one for something. And there's something else that we need to combine ingredients for, but, we don't have it on hand, and I'm hoping that past me had the foresight to have one. Yep, there it is right there. What we're going to want is, well, first of all, to get back to the kitchen. Hello, I'm back. I want to eat something completely inedible, made of a hard seed, and a spicy berry. Now, what could possibly result from a wooden fruit that can't be bothered doing its job, and a literal packet of neurotoxins? Well, the pot seems to like it, and the result is a spicy bomb. Much like its predecessor, the hard seed, you throw it at enemies and you have a fantastic time in so doing. So, we need these 2 things for a thing. We'll also need the succulent berry, so I'm glad I've held on to that. But there is one more item that I need, and I'm hoping that I won't have to pay money for it, because I need to save my money for something else in this episode anyway. Mercy, hallelujah, 12 scubbins. So just to recap, for what I'm about to do, we need a danger spud, a spicy bomb, an Abome honey, brackets item, and a suckberry. And while I'm in the area, why did I go this way? I need to go to the bank, and I'm literally going the longest way because mentally, in my mind, the Ant Kingdom doesn't wrap around, but it really does. Anyway, what I'm going to do is make sure that hopefully, do I even have enough money for this? Okay, good. What I want is a sum total of 250 berries. So if, for whatever reason, you're using this as a walkthrough, just, make sure that you have the items I've prescribed and that many berries, and I'll meet you in Defiant Route. Specifically, we're going to want to head to the Mercantile District. Is that the right words? Is that, singular, the right words, plural? Maybe one day we'll find out, but this is not that day. Anyway, we're here to help Crisbee at last.
Hey, welcome to Crisbee's! You're the fine ones that took my request, right? What's up?
We will help you train.
So I had this idea for a dish. I'm gonna need a spud. Then I can make something really good. Probably.
Well, have a danger spud.
Yes, this is perfect.
No, it's poisonous, but,
I'll get right into it. Wish me luck. Hey.
I don't know if that's where this voice is going, but anyway, we have passed the test.
Hey, my flour really did the trick. Try it out.
Yam bread. So, I believe you can make this by yourself by combining a poisonous potato, or danger spud if you will, with a bag of flour, which is just above V's head there in the background. So, yam bread. Honestly, pretty good.
Awesome. I'm ready to step it up a little. Just a little, though. Let's see. Try to bring me a suckberry. I'll try to make something super tasty.
Well, lucky for you, I've had one in my pocket for about 80 years. So, here's this. I don't remember when I got that. Was it recently? Was it before the year-long hiatus? We just don't know. But
I'm so glad I was right. The succulent berry's real flavor comes out when you bake it.
we got a suck platter. It restores HP over time.
I'm getting so much better. Alright, I can finally do it. The forbidden recipe. First, I'm gonna need a spicy bomb to give the dish a really nice boom.
A bomb?
Then I'll bake it with an abome honey. I'm so excited.
Wait, an abome honey? That plus a are you sure?
We are curious, but mostly worried.
It sounds really risky, but the legend says it'll bring honey to a new level. I was really scared to try before, but I've trained so much, I think I can pull it off.
Team, let's believe in Crisbee. If we don't, why did we take this mission? I mean, you're right, but...
If it's forbidden, it's probably super delicious. Let's do this. That is not where I thought Leaf was going with that.
Okay, geez, well, brilliant. I've got a bad feeling, though.
Oh, thank you so much. I won't disappoint you, I promise.
Be prepared. That's all I'll tell you. Yeah, am I a walkthrough or not? Anyway, yes, we have the spicy bomb, we have the abome honey, and you don't even need to pick them from the menu. You could just say yes, and then Crisbee will take them, and what could possibly go wrong?
Oh no, did I mess up?
Yes! The honey is alive again! Have you learned nothing from the chapter you weren't a part of? And, yeah, now we just need to take on 2 abome honey brackets enemies. Oh, and I'm loving Crisbee in the background there, just... Are you frightened or are you eating? I cannot tell. Anyway, can I bad? I good. Well, that's debatable, but can I do 5 HP of damage with the... I don't want to. You know, I'd rather drag the battle out and then have to heal because of HP than make the battle be over sooner. Wow, I got the timing ass backwards for both of those. Like, if I use TP, I'll need to go and heal the TP. If I drag the battle out, then I'll need to heal the HP, so it doesn't really matter either way. Okay, well then... Let's see what could possibly happen if... Will this... Okay, well, it did 4, so it wouldn't have done what I needed it to do anyway, but... Yeah, you can melt. You can melt if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. I can very nearly press the wrong button. Huzzah, that was a super block to make up for all of my previous errors. Okay, one last flip, and then Leaf can probably afford to mess up the action command and will still be fine, but I didn't. And we have cleaned house.
And we are 2 exploration points away from leveling up. Agony.
But we got an abomination. I think it's like the abome honey, but even more so.
I don't get it. I did everything right, I think.
Abome honey is super dangerous. Doesn't matter how good you bake it.
Sorry, I guess the forbidden wasn't just for show.
It's okay, Crisbee. Even if it wasn't food, you cooked it to perfection.
Shame we couldn't eat it, though.
Oh, wait up, okay? I'm gonna try again. Not following any old legend. This dish is all me.
And you can sort of infer from that, bag of flour and an item that we aren't familiar with yet, but that was a glazed honey, which is what happens if you cook 1 honey drop alone. Honey drop plus honey drop equals abome honey. Honey drop plus nothing equals glazed honey. Glazed honey plus bag of flour equals this. A Crisbee donut that only Crisbee can make. We have encountered other chefs throughout Bulgaria. Crisbee is the only one who can make this. And also, 12 TP, that's great and all. Don't use this. We will need to save it for later.
This looks fantastic, Crisbee. Oh, the texture.
I made some more for everyone.
Wow, it's super yummy.
Incredible. We must have more.
It's all thanks to your help. If you bring me a glazed honey and a flour bag, I'll make you more.
You've earned yourself a regular.
You're gonna be famous in no time. I'll have to be careful not to eat
Nuh-uh,
too
give
many.
us more.
We're best friends now. Come whenever you want. I'll bake you some real tasty stuff.
So yep, that's that quest complete. That's added some stuff to our recipe count. It's a good time for all involved. And as I said, we're gonna want to put that away. I guess we can hold on to everything. We can hold on to everything else. I'm still dealing with the aforementioned cough. Anyway, part of the reason why I took out so much dang money is you there. I don't remember the voice I gave you, but yes, give me the heartberry. This is just a permanent stat boost. That's nothing else to say, but yes. There are more berries. This is a permanent boost for TP. I do want to get this, but there's something else that I want to get as well. Now, if you're following along using this as a guide, first of all, why? Second, this is probably more worthwhile than what I'm saving the money for. But just, if you're playing along, you could probably get this. It'll be more beneficial to you in the short term. But we will come back for that at a later date. For now, though, I'm just going to nip up to the hive. And one thing that was kind of itching me is I never actually checked back in with the Queen after the events of the last chapter, so, we can lend an ear.
Excuse me? How could you let this happen?
I don't know, my queen. Reports say that something went wrong at the power plant, which caused the Code 32 lockdown.
And you found nothing in the power plant? Are you certain you looked through everything?
Yes, your majesty.
To think our honored guests were endangered. This must not happen again. Please do see to that.
We will continue our investigation with double the troops.
You should have given it your all from the start.
Sorry, my queen.
Hi. I don't think I ever saw that dialogue when I played this game for the first time. I feel like if you took an average of this B and this B, you'd get V. Just a random passing thought. Anyway, out on the balcony, I believe there is someone that is worth talking to. Oh god, is it you? Lovely. Oh dear, what to do?
Okay, I can do this.
Hang in there.
Here I go. What's up? Can I help you?
Dunno, can you? Tell us your issue, we'll see.
I thought buying a house in the Ant City would be great, but I didn't enjoy it at all. I just get too homesick for the amazing Bee Kingdom. I don't know what to do with it now. Homesick, huh? I understand how you feel. That sucks. Can we help? Are you interested in the house? It's right in the main plaza.
You mean the red house near the inn? We could use a place.
Yeah, how about 150 berries? 150? It's cheaper than I got it for.
Goodness, the housing market's gotten rough. Big mood.
Won't blame you if you don't want it. It's nothing compared to here. We will think about it. We're proud of you, V.
Aye.
Let's just go. So, 150 berries for the house. You in?
Hand over the key. I would say keys, but there is only one. Hey, thanks a ton. Here's the key. We got the flower key. We bought it from B.O.S.S, which is a fantastic name.
You really helped me out. I can fund my next project with this. It was nice helping you. If it gets off the ground, you three can come in for free. For real.
Really?
Yeah, I never forget a favor. Take care, okay?
It's good not to be homeless anymore.
Yeah, see you around.
So, yeah, we have a house now. And what that means in, practical terms is we now have a guaranteed place that we can go to and heal at for free at any time. But that's not the only reason why I came back here. I kind of do want to get at least one reward. Well, I say at least one reward. We can only get one reward from this at this moment in time, I think. So I kind of want to do that. Now, I believe in order to qualify for any prizes, you have to do rush mode. I believe the prizes you get are for winning 3 straight battles and 7 straight battles, and I think it doesn't matter if you're doing mini-bosses or grown-up bosses. So, I was going to do bosses because I remember them, but we could do mini-bosses.
There's a total of 4 available enemies in the selected category. Are you ready to start?
Sure.
Very well, please proceed to the arena to battle.
And, yeah, that's what this room is about. And with that, it has summoned Aria. Oh, we get silver hexagons. Cool. And unlike last time, we actually have the whole team here for this now. I didn't use the Heartberry. Typical Tess move. Okay, well, since we only need to win 3, I feel like we can be a little bit reckless with our use of TP. So, yeah. Now, if you use any items during these battles, it is my understanding that they are refunded to you once well, I say once the battle's over. I don't know offhand if that's between each fight in a boss rush, or if it's specifically, like, you start boss rush mode, you consume an item in one battle, that stays consumed in the next battle, and it's only refunded to you after you finish. Either way, any items you use are not permanently used up in this mode. Okay. I really thought I missed the timing on that, but I didn't. And hey, we're making pretty decent time here. Partly because I'm burning through my TP like nobody's business, but it's fine. We're having a breakfast. I was going to make some sort of, living on a prayer joke again, but it turned into breakfast. And fun fact, I'm going to go and have breakfast with the local chapter of the furry community tomorrow, because that's just the sort of life I live. Is this going to do 1, or is this going to do 2? I kind of don't want to risk it, because we've already burned half our TP, and huzzah! You didn't even get to attack, madam. And hey, cool! We leveled up, and we get to keep the XP. Now, I will highlight, the XP that you do get to keep, you just get a lot less of it. And I don't know at this point. I keep griping about TP, so I'm gonna get some TP. Get some more toilet paper.
Oh, good work. But there's still 3 battles left. Are you ready?
Now, you can also heal up 3 times in any given boss rush. We just leveled up, so we got a heal for free. That does not detract from that total, so let's resume. Oh, it's you again. It's you again. 40. Lovely. But hey, there's only 4 mini-bosses available, so we can literally afford to heal up between every battle now, so yeah, no, let's just go ham. Which supposedly has its etymologies in the phrase, hard as a motherfucker. And I don't know how I feel about that. Now, that pierces defense. Do we need to pierce defense, though? We'll just do a regular tornado toss. Basically, at this point, this is training me to be less stingy with TP. That's the main reason why we're here. And also to get good with Leaves Action Command at last. The luck had to run out eventually. Meter Fist! Okay. I don't think we saw that attack in the first time we fought this boss. Or mini-boss. So I guess technically this is also an opportunity for me to showcase some attacks that these bosses didn't do the first time around. Which wasn't my intention, but here we are. I'm literally just here for the prize. Now, one thing that I'm not sure of offhand is, does this play by Skyward Sword rules? By which I mean... A to Z, cool. By which I mean, if we beat 3 bosses, that'll, we'll be eligible for the prize that I'm here for. If we beat a 4th boss, does that mean that, no, you don't get the prize for 3 because you've beaten 4 and 4 isn't 3? Because that's how it works in the boss rush in Skyward Sword, is why I make that comparison there. We're nearly there, we're nearly done, we're nearly done, Frid, and I haven't messed up a single action command yet, which I'm pleased with myself about. And once again, Leaf can just throw a spangle. Very nearly pressed the wrong button there. Whoa, 3 exploration points. Now, one thing you can do for this mode is either equip or dequip the hard mode medal, depending on, if you can fight these bosses in hard mode if you want, and also you can spy on them if you didn't get the spy card data the first time. It's all good. Anyway, I'm going to spam heal between each... Oh! Hi! I didn't know you counted, and in hindsight, I shouldn't be surprised by this. But, yeah. There are only 4 bosses available, so we may as well spam heal. I've already explained myself, so, I enjoyed voicing this guy, but this is the last... Well, I say this is the last time we'll see him in the entire game. I'm probably going to have to do this boss rush again at some point, so who knows? Who indeed knows? I get so paranoid with that specific action command, because it doesn't feel as crispy, as the Earthquake action command thingy from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, which is functionally the same action command. How many times can I say action command in one video? But also, worth noting, now, obviously, the skills that I have, at my disposal, we wouldn't necessarily have had when fighting these mini-bosses for the first time. But even still, is it not insight imbuing to see just how relatively difficultlessly we can tear through these... These were set pieces, these were mini-bosses, these were roadblocks, and yet we're chewing through them quite nicely. I mean, the freeze hacks definitely help. And once again, Monsieur Scarlet not going to be able to do his form change. I assume that, the form changes, etc., are still applicable, because these are faithful recreations of mini-bosses we've already fought, so presumably, if he does get to have an attack turn, which he won't, then he would have that phase shift of, oh, I can be more fighty now. If we were to fight heavy drone B3313, that would have the attack up, defense down thing partway through. Just because they're holograms doesn't mean to say that they're any different from the bosses. Well, you know what? I could go the rest of the way, but no, we've got what we came for now, and no, that's quite enough. I understand. Well, you want to retry, just check out the B.O.S.S at any time. So yeah, we got an medal, and it's no longer on the table, and both those medals are at least tempting, but this is the one that I came for, so we have exactly one, and there we go. We now no longer need to spy, but in exchange for that, we can spy for free. Like, as in, it's a free action, it no longer eats up a turn, so our spy card deck is going to get even better without any particular cost to us. Now, which door is it? Why glasses over there? I don't think that's the... Is this the door we want? I guess it must be because of all the... Ah, no, wait, this is you.
Who is it?
Have we met before? Yes, we have.
How is you? How's the ADBP been treating you?
It's awesome! It really helped us out!
Yeah, of course, my tools are the best there is.
We seem to have forgotten your name.
Oh, right. Professor Honeycomb, renowned scientist of the Bee Kingdom. Or I was until that Dr. HB took my spot. HB's creations all use weird tech she found studying the old roaches, you see. Disgusting. Well, I do use ancient crystals. The roaches didn't create them. I'd never use borrowed technology for my experiments. I'll create the perfect ADBP through my own superior intellect.
What? The boomerang isn't good enough yet?
Yours is nothing special. It's just one in many in the ADBP Mark II series. When I finished Mark III, they will seem like...
I am choking to death doing this voice. Worth it.
What? Can you just upgrade mine again?
I'd consider it, if only because of the data you've helped me round up. If I manage to harness the crystal energy into the prototypes, the ADBP could spin forever, generating infinite energy.
That's really, really not how physics work.
And then I'd reclaim my spot as the Bee Kingdom's lead scientist.
You have a noble goal. Free upgrade. Would you let us help you in the name of science?
Maybe later. But for now, be gone. You get to get in the way of my research.
Yikes, fine, let's come back later then. Now, I want you to make note of that bell jar in the background. Will not be useful for a while. Technically, we could put things in motion now to make it be useful, but it's not really worth our time to do so. I believe this is where we want it to be.
B. Well, would you look at that? Who do we have here?
So, you've finally come crawling back. Jaune? Miss,
Let's give the two of them some space, Kabu.
Okay. What do you want? I'm busy. The Queen's commissioned me for a birthday piece. That horrendous art you hate so much is doing quite well. That's really cool. My team and I had this cool mission at the factory. The factory? You're the one who solved the lockdown? Not that I'm impressed. So you managed to squeeze your way into an exploration team. Colour me shocked. Didn't expect it from such a petite child. You're really gonna treat me like a kid still? Yes. If only I was crass enough to treat you with half the disrespect you've shown me your whole life. I came to say sorry, but you're making it really hard. I don't want your empty apologies. You seem to be doing quite well anyways, ain't you? Just go, play with your team or whatever. I've got my issues to solve. Seriously? You're kicking me out? I'm saying sorry! I've got to finish this piece, but I can't find any red paint. That's all I can afford to worry about now. I certainly can't waste my time with a mean, greedy, selfish child like you.
Fine, you're dumb anyways. I was gonna say your art got better. You've said enough about my art for a lifetime, V. Just leave me alone.
This isn't going well.
We're leaving!
V.
Now! Oh, what the heck? That's no way to treat family.
Just what did you do to her?
I told her she drew like a weevil.
V, what in blazes? You can't just go around saying that sort of thing.
We're assuming this is a new type of insult?
Well, she called me stuff too. Weak, short, cowardly. I couldn't talk about exploring without her talking down to me.
Exploring is extremely dangerous. Many lose someone dear to a bad trip. Couldn't she simply have been worried?
Whatever.
If you still want to fix things, we have an idea.
Really?
We, don't want you sad.
Yeah?
She mentioned some red paint, right?
That's pretty hard to get. It's out of season. Or something.
Let's get it for her.
That is a fantastic idea. You're right. She'd be too happy to get mad. Maybe then we can have an actual conversation. Where could we start searching? I know little of paint. I don't know either, but it's made in the Gold Settlement, right? We could just take the tunnel and check it out. You know, when we're free.
Then let's keep that in mind. Jaune seems to need it quite badly.
Alright, let's get a move on. Well, we're running out of time in this episode, but because I had a little bit of faff at the beginning, I think we can at least, take a little rundown. We can go on down to South Park and have ourselves a time. Oh, and by the way, if you're having trouble getting a succulent berry for the Crisbee quest, they do sell them at the shop just to the south of the elevator in Defiant Route, so bear that in mind. Now, I'm guessing that we're going to need to be in this general area, because, as has been discussed previously, carmine is a red pigment typically produced by crushing the bejesus out of cochineals, so presumably, if there's anywhere to go for red paint, it would be this general area. The question is, who do we talk to about it, if indeed anyone? Well, you're a bee. You know about paint, surely. Is it you? Because I remember talking to you before and completely fudging your lines. Aha, you're correct.
That's, cool.
Oh yeah, is paint made that way too? Some colours, yeah, like this exquisite red paint I bought at the festival. Hard to get this time of year. But miss, we've been searching far and wide for that paint. Have you? None of you seem like you know the way of the brush. It's a gift. For Jaune. Oh yeah, she would certainly put this paint to good use. But I'm afraid I can't part with it. I had a special duty for it. Name the price! It's not about the money. We're trying to make the world dance. Forget about the price tag.
I thought of drawing on its walls.
If you won't sell, would you consider a trade?
Huh. This is very important for us, too. There is one thing. I do love the Defiant Roots work and their patterns. If you could get me some of their fine building cloth, I would consider giving you the paint.
Got it! Just, please don't use the paint yet. We'll be right back.
Best of luck. It'd be a win-win for everyone, wouldn't it? Alright, let's hunt it down when we can. That being said, I don't remember offhand if we can do that yet. So, just consider it in the back pocket for the time being. In the meantime, though, this time I really mean it when I say that in the next episode, we will hand over the core to the Queen. We have been just wandering the world with this priceless artifact in our back pocket while I bumble around. But, yeah, in the next episode, we actually will turn over the core to the Queen. But in the meantime, I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons, Flip, and, yeah, join me next time for actual progress.